Presenting a patient on rounds is easy as long as you know one thing, and it can be the difference between honors and a low pass. In this private coaching session, I work with a student who spent 2+ hours prepping for rounds. However, their presentations still felt scattered. She was exhausted, behind on self-studying, convinced that she needed to memorize more case details. Then I showed her how honor students actually structure their presentations. They prepare completely backwards from everyone else. Watch what happens when she discovers the one shift that transforms how attendings respond to every presentation that you give on rounds. Plus, at the end, I'll walk you through a quick challenge to see if you're ready to start presenting like an honor student. I'd say the single best advice I know of to help with presentations is to begin with the end in mind. Begin with the assessment and plan when you plan. Does that make sense?
Oh, so like you mean say the summary statement first, like the assessment,
sorry.
the summary.
Oh no.
Like, what do you mean?
So what I mean is, so for example, let's say that I'm going to argue that this patient that came in with shortness of breath is having a heart failure exacerbation. I think that he has he's cold, he's wet but warm, meaning he's got good perfusion, but he's got volume overloaded. I'm going to argue that he should be given Lasix, but he doesn't need to go put in the ICU or something like that. Okay, great. So I also need to explain why it's not any of these alternative things. So I need to explain why it's not COPD. I need to explain why it's not deconditioning. I need to explain all other stuff. And so I also need to define the severity of the condition. So what's his exercise tolerance? What's his normal exercise tolerance? What is it now? Is he having any problems with, but all of these things become obvious that I should ask because I know what I know what I'm going to argue. Because I think the most common mistake that I see med students make when they're doing their presentations is that they don't know when to say the thing or not. So should I talk about their smoking history? Should I not talk about their smoking history? Talk about their Hep B. Is this relevant? Is it not relevant? Should I talk about this? Right. And so the way to solve that problem is figure out what are you trying to argue for? And what are you trying to argue against?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right? So if I'm arguing for heart failure and that it's kind of mild to moderate heart failure, but not severe, and I am arguing that it's not COPD, it's not an MI, it's not whatever, right? Whatever else would have been on my differential, then I'm going to have to say okay, well, they did an EKG in the, so if I'm going to argue against an MI, it's okay, well, they did an EKG, it was normal, and they did a troponin in the EKG in the ED. If I'm going to argue that it's not asthma, then I'm going to have to talk about there's no wheezes, there's no no history of asthma, he doesn't have any blah blah blah, right? It's just my presentation kind of writes itself as long as I know what my assessment and plan is.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then it also solves the problem of what question should I ask the patient in the first place?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Right. Because it's because as you're writing the presentation, you're going to realize, oh shoot, I should have asked that. Or oh, I'm going to look up the ED course and see, did they report that they, have asthma, or are they taking an albuterol inhaler or something like that? If you're a medical student or a doctor preparing for either the USMLEs or COMLEX or one of your medical board exams, then be sure to sign up for our free 14-step program where we'll walk you through the most efficient ways for you to improve your score in a short period of time. And if you're interested in getting there faster, be sure to book a free call with our team where we'll break down what it is that's holding you back and, if it makes sense, explain how it is that we can help you to get there more efficiently.